Hello viewers, this is me, Senior Journalist Shweta Reddy. Welcome to our channel, The Law. Today, Vijay Sharma ji, advocate from Supreme Court, is with me to speak about the sedition case. And as you know that recently, the journalist in the case, the Kedarnath sedition ruling, in quashing the sedition case against journalist Vinod Dua, the SC referred to the Kedarnath Singh judgment of 1962. What are the principles on the sedition law set down in that landmark verdict? The Supreme Court on Thursday quashed case of sedition filed against journalist Vinod Dua in Himachal Pradesh for allegedly making remarks against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the government's handling of the migrant crisis during the COVID-19 lockdown last year. In doing so, the court also reiterated the principles in the landmark case on sedition. Kedarnath Singh versus Union of India 1962. What were the cases against Dua? In a video, Dua had criticized Prime Minister Modi and the Center for the Handling of the Migrant Crisis last year. BJP leader Ajay Sham filed a case of sedition against Dua. Section 124A of the IPC penalizes sedition as punishable with either imprisonment ranging from 3 years to lifetime, a fine, or both. The Himachal Pradesh government, represented by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, argued in the Supreme Court that Dua had attempted to spread misinformation or incorrect information and cause panic in the perception of the general public. For example, the statement that some people fear that there could be food riots post-lockdown was without any basis and had clear potential of spreading panic. Both the state and central argued against quashing the FIR because the state wanted to investigate whether such statements were deliberate or unintended and innocent assertions. While the Supreme Court shielded Dua from arrest earlier, the case itself was quashed on Thursday by two-judge bench comprising Justice UU Lalit and Justice Vinit Saran. It held that his remarks constituted genuine criticism of the government and could not be labeled seditious. Dua had also sought that court direct that FIRs against persons belonging to the media with at least 10 years standing not be registered unless cleared by a committee to be constituted by every state government, the composition of which should comprise of the Justice Chief of the High Court or a judge designated by him, the leader of the opposition, and the Home Minister of the state to prevent misuse of the sedition law. Now, Sharma will speak about this and also tell his genuine opinion and regarding the sedition and what kind of misuse of these sections that are being happened in case of journalists. Sharma ji, आप बता दीजिए.
Shweta ji, this was a case, Kedarnath Singh versus State of Bihar, was decided by the Constitutional Bench in 1962. And there were, besides the other section, the main offense was sedition. That has been explained and defined under section 124A. And why this section is sedition is relevant nowadays because lots of FIR are being registered under this particular section against the activists, against the press, against the electronic media, against the social media. So similarly, FIR was lost recently against one of the prominent journalists, Mr. Vinod Dua, by the state of Himachal. So it was under challenge before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court recently on 3rd June 2021 passed a judgment wherein the concept and the finding given under the Kedar Singh versus State of Bihar was upheld and reconfirmed and affirmed. What was the finding in Kedarnath Singh versus State of Bihar was that the criticism of the public measures and the comments on government action, however strongly worded, would be within sustainable limit and would be consistent with the fundamental rights of speech, and expression. This was the entire crux of Kedar Nath Singh, and the similar crux has been affirmed and acknowledged by the recent judgment of Vinod Dua versus Union of India. Now, this is a quite important judgment so far as press and media, every type of the media is concerned. Number one, by this judgment, the administration, the executive came to know that in what type of the matters the FIR can be lost and in what type of the matters the FIR cannot be lost. So it is a win-win situation so far as the press, the electronic media, the social media, so far as questioning of the FIR is concerned. But I would go a step ahead. There were two prayers made in the matter of Vinod Dua versus Union of India. One was questioning of the FIR. The another one was the second prayer to the Supreme Court was that the committee in every state should be formed to scan the complaint lodged against the press, electronic media, and social media. After scanning that complaint, if the committee reaches to the conclusion, yes, there is an offense committed, then only the FIR should be lodged. So this particular prayer has been declined by the Supreme Court. I am not going into the issue whether rightly or wrongly it was discarded and dismissed, but now it should be the efforts of the associations, the press associations, the media associations to put a pressure on the executive, on the legislature, because the legislature is going to legislate the law. So far as the committee is concerned, the Supreme Court has said this is within the domain of the legislature. So the press should have a form, a action committee, or maybe to put a pressure on the legislation that it should be legislated and there should be incorporation and amendment under section 120A to put a committee of the particular state so that the FIR lodged against the journalist, against the media people can be scanned through by that committee, and thereafter the FIR should be only lodged. It is not that, and because as we know, the police department, they are not legal expert, so they don't know sometime what is the ratio of the judgment, what is the ratio and what are the finding of the judgment, and it is very difficult sometime to make them understand that this is not law. They purely go by the statute. Statute means 124A of the Indian Penal Code, wherein there is no provision and there is no exception put of this exception which has been given by the Supreme Court in Kedar Nath Singh versus Union of Bihar, State of Bihar, and the recent judgment Vinod Dua versus Union of India.